Welcome to episode 9, everybody.
Oh my god, I'm episode 9.
Sal's over here. He's super dedicated. He just got surgery and he's still recording.
Oh,
What's going on with you, Sal? If you don't mind sharing this to the internet.
So I went in for surgery, right? And it was all I just like to say butt surgery, and now I'm starting to joke around that I'm a size double D in my ass. But no, I didn't get like butt implants.
He doesn't need them.
I had like not a cyst. It was
abscess.
Yeah, and when they took it out, apparently the doctor told my mom that it was similar to like a boil.
Okay.
And I had like 4 tiny ones in there, like it wasn't just one.
Fine.
And I was like, oh, that's cool.
Great.
Glad the doctor told you and not me. But yeah, the doctor never even saw me again. It was like a one night stand. He just kind of saw me, did his thing, and left, and never talked to me again.
They put you to sleep, gave you to the doctor, and then he left.
Took advantage of me for an hour, and then just never talked to me again. The nerve.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I just remember. So like I had an empty stomach because you had to fast. Right.
Yep.
And I remember them like starting to put stuff in my vein, and like I never had an IV in my hand, by the way. That was
really?
The first time. Yeah,
You've never done that?
No, never.
That's so weird because I always get IVs in my hand.
Really?
Yeah, I always have to. But continue with your story.
Oh, okay. So IV in my hand, which was weird. Like I felt it go in, and I was like, ah.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't hurt or anything. It was just a awkward feeling. And then they started putting in the IV, which made me really cold. And then they put in like some other stuff, like an anti-nausea thing.
Yep.
Which made me nauseous, and it made me like feel weird.
Yeah.
And then I got like claustrophobic, so I was like, I can't move because I have an IV in, and then I was freezing, but I was like, I can't shake.
Did you start to feel like tingles in your face?
No,
Oh,
I felt
no?
like just like a giant lump in my lower chest / upper abdomen.
Oh, that sounds awful.
And I was just like, what the fuck? And I was like, I just want to leave or get it done with. It was bad. And then like everything about it, I think the best word to describe it was just uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And like even the seat, the way it was adjusted, had me to where I was sitting too far up to relax, but like it was also so far up where I felt like it was pushing my body down, and it made me uncomfortable, especially on my butt, which is what I was about to get surgery on. Mm-hmm. It sucked. Anyway.
Was this your first surgery?
Yeah, first surgery ever.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing to me. I think I've had, let me see if I can count them up. I count oral surgeries, so there's 2. I had a hernia.
Mm-hmm.
Do colonoscopies count?
I think so.
Because I've had 2.
I think they put you under for that too.
Yeah,
so.
they do.
Yeah,
I've been under for all my surgeries. I had my abscess fixed. Well, not really fixed, but I had it dealt with.
Yeah.
That can't be it. I know I've been under the knife more, but like, yeah, it's I know all of what you're talking about.
Yeah.
When feeling the nauseous thing, I don't think I've ever felt nauseous.
Well, mine was like a mix of everything. So like it was slightly nauseating, and then they put in stuff later on to make it not as nauseous, but it just added to the uncomfortable feeling, because it was nauseous mixed in with being uncomfortable, mixed in with the weird IV feeling, and then
anesthesia
being extremely cold and not feeling like I could shake. I just wanted to leave.
Anesthesia is the bomb. It's so fun.
The worst part is that like I get so little sleep that I was falling asleep before they even put an anesthesia in. I was like, y'all got this. And it was just like, as they were rolling me to the back, like they still didn't put in any anesthesia, and I was just like, I'm just kind of laid down, because I had them lay my seat down when they came back, and I was really cold, so my mom had them get me an extra warm blanket. So I had 2 blankets on. Woot woot. Mm-hmm. But I remember just being like, oh, this is it. This is life.
So nice.
Yeah. They put in like a relaxing agent first.
Right.
The second they put that in, I was like, oh yeah, now I'm peaceful.
So nice.
And I just kind of snuggled in, just went away, and I woke up and I was like, what a beautiful day.
That's great. Makes me sound like a drug addict, but no, like whenever I've had my surgeries, I first of all I get super anxiety because I'm like, oh shit, I don't like doing this, but I try to like look forward to the pre-op
Yeah.
because like having like all the blankets on me and putting the drugs in my veins, and I'm just
so
like,
comforting.
it is. I'm just like, okay, just take me away. This will be over in like a second to me, which is also something that's so cool because it's like,
Yeah.
it's like I'm awake and I'm awake again and everything's done and it's so awesome.
I think the weirdest part is that I relate 100% to that, but it still baffles me as a human because I don't think that way when I go to bed.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the only time I think that way was when I was a kid and it was the night before Christmas. But like other than
when
that,
you had hope in your heart.
You know what? Right? Just like, oh, just go to bed, and then it's like 2 seconds and then it's Christmas.
Yeah.
But like for
now,
some
as an
reason,
adult, it's just like, oh god.
I was
so
the
much
exact
to
same
do.
way. I was just like, I just lost an hour of my life.
Yeah.
But you never think about that when you wake up in the morning. You're just like, fuck, I woke up. And it's just like,
because you don't ever wake up with fucking anesthesia in your veins.
Yeah. Fair. Really fair, I guess.
The best, I think, the best wake up for me was when I had my wisdom teeth pulled out.
Ooh.
Yeah, they drugged me up so hard, and like I woke up and my entire lower jaw was numb. I could not feel my entire face actually, and I woke up and it was like the most blissful feeling I've ever felt. Kids don't do drugs, first of all. I just want to get that clear. But like, yeah, no, I woke up and I was like, this is the greatest day ever. And then I started tasting blood, and then the pain started coming back, and I was like, fuck, damn it.
I started tasting blood.
And I couldn't brush my teeth for like 3 days, and that shit is disgusting. I would not wish that upon my worst enemy. It was so bad.
So that's partially the reason why I never had surgery, right? Is because I've gotten, I think, like 3 wisdom teeth, and all of them came in perfectly.
Oh, fuck you.
So like I didn't need to get them removed.
Fucking bullshit. Damn it.
The,
Mine were wreaking havoc on my mouth, and the doctor was like, got it, they gotta come out. And I was like, God, fuck, man, come on.
See, I got lucky because my mom, she had multiple ones come in, and they all came in fucked up.
Man,
And so she had to get them removed. So I think I got the amount from my mom, because I almost want to say I have 4. But I'm not going to count them right now.
the fourth
Like,
one's
who
gonna
has the
come in
time?
and just jack everything up.
But I think I must have got the direction they came in from my dad, because they came in smooth. Also, I think I just lost a match.
Yeah, Sal's here playing a game on his phone, and I'm not giving him too much shit about it because I know he had surgery today.
Thanks. Because I'm very aware what's going on. Not that part.
Yeah, but yeah. Let's see, what was I gonna say? I only have 28 teeth, which is
how many do you need?
well, was it 28 teeth?
I guess not need. How many are you supposed to have?
You're supposed to have. Wait, was it 28 or 24? I'll count them later. It's a low amount, and you're supposed to have 32.
God, I hope this makes a lot of people anxious at home. They're like, how many do they have?
I will never tell. Speaking of the people at home, I have to let everybody know while we're here. We are now on like 6 different platforms. I can't remember the names of all of them, but I know 2 of them are Google Podcasts. No, 3 of them. Google Podcasts, Spotify, and Anchor, Anchor is the app that I used to distribute all of them, because I just gave them the podcast, and they were like, okay, here we go, and then they just took it and put it out everywhere. So that's cool. There's only 2 episodes on it now because I don't have the time, but when I find the time, I will upload what we have left, or what we have on YouTube. But so if you listen to podcasts on Spotify, go to Spotify, Google Podcasts. I will link all of them below because I actually legit cannot remember which ones they were, but yeah.
Amazing.
I know. We're going to be famous, Sal.
Yay! Question.
Yes.
Are you coming to Manhattan this weekend?
Why would I?
I think there's something going on. I thought it was something with our friends. I know Matt wanted me to come over, and Sam just sent me a text asking if I'm coming over too.
On the 20th?
Yeah, so did we plan something?
I can't fucking remember. Maybe.
I know there's something for next weekend, but that was for the Halloween stuff.
Oh, shit. Is that next week?
That's next weekend, not this one.
That's like the 27th? Oh,
yeah.
Dude. I totally forgot about that. I've got 2 things going on that day.
Wait, what else do you have?
I'm going to go visit my tenors. They're having the tenor turn up. on
Well, just
Saturday.
do both. Go in a costume.
Maybe I will.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I gotta go buy my costume.
I probably won't buy a costume. I don't have money.
Well, it's easy. Just pick something that you can make.
I'll wear a clown nose.
Just go as a tenor.
Yeah, there you go. I'll wear my my K-State ball cap. I know. I have a
K-State student.
I have a Darth Vader mask. I'll wear that.
God, you're the worst.
But
I'm going as I can't remember her name, but I think I told you this before. The lady from Game of Thrones that is like a nun and kind of abuses Cersei.
Oh
has
my
like
God.
A little cowbell and just goes, shame. And just rings it.
God.
So
That's funny.
it should be pretty easy. I'll just need like a sheet and a rope and a cowbell.
Oh jeez.
And like that's it.
So that's
It'll
going
be
on
super
at
fucking
that's
warm.
going on at your old house, right?
No one lives there. Well, I don't know if
That's
one lives
a
there.
bummer, dude. I love
No
that
one else
house.
lives
There's a lot of memories in that house. Where's it happening
And the
then?
rent was so cheap.
I bet.
I don't know.
Okay. We'll find out later.
I think this weekend we're probably gonna go to Matt's house because, as far as I'm aware, Matt's the one that was starting to ask people what they're doing.
Okay.
Next weekend.
I don't know where Matt lives. I don't know where any of you live.
Next weekend we haven't thought about it that far.
I have no clue.
I
My
thought it was
plans
gonna
for next
be-
weekend were to stay home and work on homework. I don't think I probably won't go, honestly.
See, my plans for the following weekend were going to be like do something else in the afternoon, and then I thought I was going to show up late and just meet him at the bars. But now that other thing got canceled, so I'm totally down to just hanging out for a bit. But I don't know if they have a place for that yet, picked out.
You seem to be more in the loop than me, so just let me know when you find out more.
Dumb. I don't want to be in the loop. Stupid. Do you want to carpool to either one of those things?
I'll carpool to I might not go on the 20th, but I'll carpool to the one on the 27th. I might stay out a little later than you might want to.
Well, I'm hoping that, and this will kind of, I guess, determine if we do carpool then, if they put me down to work Sunday morning, because I'm supposed to work Sunday nights, but they keep changing it up. So, if I work Sunday afternoon, then I'll be fine to stay the night even.
Okay.
So, it's kind of going to be more dependent on that, which I guess I could check real quick.
Does everybody like how we're just discussing our plans over the podcast?
Update, we're not losers completely.
Nobody cares about our plans.
That's cool.
But I can't think of any topics.
Yeah, I didn't really.
See, rapid fire. Music. Let's talk about music. What's your favorite kind of music, Sal?
Right now, I just listened to what's his face, Lauv.
Don't know who that is.
His album. I wrote these songs when I was 18, or I Met You When I Was 18. Playlist 1 or something like that is the album name. He's really good, and he writes his own music. Just throwing that in there. He's the guy who sings "I Like Me Better When I'm With You."
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I know that
guy.
song. Yeah. I was like, I don't know.
That's like the only song that popped off, but
Right. Yeah.
he's got some good ones on there.
Nice.
He's really good. It's funny. So like, I have to shower for 15 to 20 minutes, letting the water just like hit my wound.
Sure.
And they say it helps with the swelling, and I'm just like, okay, whatever.
Yep.
The first time I did it, just because I was bleeding, and I was like, please God,
Let it stop.
clean it.
God,
but
I do not miss those days.
So I was in there, and I like to watch YouTubers react to music because I like to
watch React channels. Come on.
I like to justify my own thoughts with other people's thoughts. So when
You're
people
just like,
agree,
yeah, I like this too.
when they agree with my taste of music, I'm like, yay. So one of my favorite ones, her name is Ash, shameless plug. Ash Reacts, which I was like, wow, that's so unique. But she's super, super gorgeous and really funny. She reacted to his album. Mind you, the album came out like 3-4 months ago. But she finally got around to reacting to it, and it was exactly 16 minutes long. And I was like, sweet. So I just put that up while I let the water hit me in the shower. And as soon as the video was over, I needed to get out.
There you go.
Yeah, I like how I tied it all together.
Yeah, I like
music
that, yeah.
with the initial surgery.
Made a
thing.
full circle. Nice.
Yeah, and a shameless plug.
Nice.
If you're listening to this, I love your channel and you're hilarious, and I hope you find love one day.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Bring your subscribers with you.
Also, she got really good at editing. Her
Did
videos
she?
went from just her talking and then like hard cuts to now she has like special effects and like it's impressive.
Nice.
She has like voiceovers on certain parts. I was like, damn girl. She's got like effort.
I've been kind of locked into my usual 10 YouTubers that I follow.
Which
And like
are?
with a few outliers. Well, my all-time favorite is the Game Grumps. I love watching those guys. And now I can't think of any others.
Oh my god.
I've been watching Shane Dawson's documentary on Jake Paul. That's pretty cool. I never got into Shane Dawson until his documentary started coming out.
And who was Shane Paul?
Shane Dawson?
I thought you said Shane Paul.
I was kidding. There's Jake Paul and then there's Shane Dawson.
Yeah, well, never
Shane
mind.
Dawson is like the grandfather of YouTube, and he's been on the platform for like 10 years,
Jesus.
and he's recently making huge
Money moves.
well, I don't know what I was trying to say when I said that. He's rocking the boat a bit by releasing this huge documentary on like the inside the mind of Jake Paul. And a lot of people are giving him shit for it, but it's actually pretty interesting to watch.
Okay.
What other YouTubers do I watch regularly? I watch Philip DeFranco. Oh, I recently found God, I don't know if I want to. Whatever. I enjoy well, because it's a political YouTube
it's
channel,
Fine.
and I don't want people to like judge me for my politics, but like I enjoy watching Steven Crowder. Have you ever heard of him?
I don't. It's like sounds familiar, but
He's a right-leaning. He's a libertarian French Canadian who moved to America because he doesn't like the way Canada runs things, and he basically takes subjects like what was what I was watching? Oh, like how we're not going to discuss this any further. I'm just going to say this, but he discusses like how he thinks male privilege doesn't exist, and he's like, okay, change my mind, and he has people walk up to him and like discuss it with him, and he does it in a very respectful manner.
I think that's all that counts.
Yeah, it's me too, and I watch him simply because he's very articulate with his points, and he cites his sources, and he's got he's got these opinions that are backed up with the facts that he finds, and it's so funny to watch people get angry with him. People get so mad when he doesn't agree with them, and it's like my new favorite channel now. But yeah, some things I disagree with him on, but I think that's kind of his point. It's like you can disagree, but as long as you have a civil conversation, it's fine.
As long as you watch my show.
Well, yeah, that too. Yeah, but yeah. So.
Speaking of that, real quick, not going to say who I'm voting for, but if you live in Kansas, elections are on November 6th. If this is the last day you could register to vote. Actually, we're uploading this on Wednesday. You're too late. what matters is I tried.
I'm not registered in Salina.
Is that not fine still? You're still registered in Kansas.
No, yeah, I think you have to, like, I'm fucking gassed today. You have to register in like
the county you live in.
I think so, yeah. Well,
that's
so like I had to go back to Seneca when the Trump Hillary thing came out.
Are you just gonna go back to Seneca to vote then?
It's 2 hours away. I don't know. Maybe.
Can't.
I know. But like I don't know. Maybe. I also don't know any of the candidates. I have not been paying attention at all. Okay.
Just.
Does that make me a bad person?
All I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna tell you who to vote for. But if you don't like Sam Brownback,
okay,
probably don't vote for Chris Kobach because they're like the same person.
Okay, cool.
And he's endorsed all of his policies and said he basically praised him and essentially said he was going to do the same thing.
I know the extent of politics with Sam Brownback that I know is that he kind of screwed over the education system.
Yeah, as my entire school closed down. Twice.
Yeah.
The burn and then ours right afterwards.
Wait, what?
Ours burn closed down, and then I guess Seneca didn't close, but B closed, so they formed together.
Oh, okay. I was like, did Nemaha Central close? No. I didn't hear that. That was fucking quick. But no, I live with a teacher, so I hear about this all the time. So yeah.
So then I'm sure Megan certainly wouldn't want him.
Support your teachers.
Yeah, I don't know why that's a hard thing to ask.
I know it's very strange that it's a hard thing to ask, but if you can donate to teachers and all that. And yeah, I think I'm doing my part by supporting my wife, who is a teacher. and yeah.
My wife.
My wife. Let's talk about John Mulaney. I love John Mulaney.
God, he's so funny.
I love
my wife. There's all.
Can I bring my girlfriend?
I mean, yeah, I shouldn't have said it in that voice, but still.
I'm so glad you know these references.
There's a horse in the
hospital.
Well,
the hospital was inefficient.
Yeah, you could bring in experts like, I've once seen a bird at the airport, but this is completely different.
Nobody wants to get that.
Yeah, sure, everyone's seen a bird in the airport. Oh, God, I love him.
I'm gay, I have AIDS, I'm homeless, and I'm new in town.
What was it? Eat ass.
Eat ass, suck a dick, and sell drugs. The rest of the podcast is just going to be us quoting John Mulaney, so I hope you're ready.
You know, you start in like the darkest place possible. But by the end of it, you have your own small business.
I love John Mulaney. God, what other comedians have I only recently listened to? Mike Birbiglia is cool.
Oh, he has a cool last name. That was fun to even just listen to.
I know, that was he's got a cool name. What's the guy? Russian mob guy. I think that was
Oh my God.
Russian mob. Oh my God, I have to show you that.
Okay.
Comedian, hang on.
Okay.
No dead air, blah, 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 talking.
I said gay.
Brett Kreischer. He's pretty funny. Who else have I listened to? Tom Segura. Those three are really cool. I like those comedians. I can't think of any others. What's your favorite genre of music? Let's go back to that. We're just jumping all over the place.
Honestly, just I get deep in my feelings sometimes, so it's a mix between hype up music and then just complete depression, like crying in the rain in your feelings music. But the music I appreciate the most are ones with really good lyrics.
I think you and Megan would agree on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially ones that use like unique words. Like that's where I learned a lot of my ability to write, is listening to music and like listening to the words and be like, oh, that's really cool wordplay, or oh, that's a really cool word. I like how they use that. No one else uses that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm down for that, no matter what genre. But it tends to be pop-ish with some like, I don't want to say EDM, but I think you know what I'm talking, like house vibes.
I know you. I get it.
Yeah. And then rap. I used to think I was more into, but now I'm kind of falling out and then just jump back in and then kind of dip my toes in the water and then leave again. Yeah.
I think what's your least favorite? Don't say country. Is it going to be country? Your least favorite genre?
No, it's actually just rock.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa. What do you mean? Like Led Zeppelin?
No, I don't listen to older music like that. So.
Well, like, what do you mean rock? Because that's
like I would never turn it to a rock channel in my radio.
Okay, so like, but.
And it's not that it's necessarily bad. I just don't enjoy it.
Just don't connect
There's
with
certain
it.
ones that I've liked, and that's only because my friends forced me to listen to it. That was a really cute laugh, Ken.
Sorry.
Your whole body like collapsed in on itself. So it's really not that it's bad music. It's if I'm being honest, I think country is some of the worst music I've heard. But even then, I still go to country before I go to rock. So that's why I'm picking rock as my least favorite.
You say name a song, because I'm
I
like,
can't. How could I name a song of something I don't listen to?
Well, see, now then that makes me say, how do you know you don't like it if you haven't
Because I
listened
hear
to
it and I'm like, Chain Station.
So I should send you a list, and you should, because
God, I hate lists.
Because I've got some good rock songs on my Spotify. But,
Maybe.
I mean, to me,
I'm sure you have good rock songs. That doesn't mean I enjoy them.
I don't fall into the whole all country is terrible.
Agreed.
Because
all new country's terrible though.
What?
Trademark.
What'd you say?
I said all new country's terrible though. Trademark.
Yes. Thank you. End of discussion.
Yeah, I'm glad we agree.
Anything.
Trademark.
Anything honestly from like 2010 on.
That's a pretty good cutoff.
It's all dance country. It's all like
It's
Friday
whack.
night on a farm,
It's like
on my truck with my girl, with my dog, with a beer,
God,
a
they would
beer,
love that.
partying, blah blah blah. Like that's the template for country, and that's why people hate it. And it's fallen under the same curse that all music falls under at some point.
It's all like melding into one genre.
Yeah, it's the marketable. It's money. It's all money driven now.
Yeah.
But there are definitely good country songs out there, and
I'm sure they still come up with one, but like
no,
even
it's
to-
rarer now. But
Yeah.
like a long time ago, 2009 and
the
before.
way I describe it is like they're all trying to do what Taylor Swift did to get more mainstream, while at the same time still trying to stay
failing.
country.
And they failed at it.
So like they want the entire audience while not reaching out to all the audience, and instead they're just alienating.
Taylor
real
Swift killed
country
it, I
fans.
think. Taylor Swift did a really good job of changing genres.
Yeah.
Like
Well, she didn't do it in like an album. She like slowly
Yeah.
transitioned.
And then one album in 1985 exploded, and it was like, whoa. Or was it,
89.
was it 1989?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't.
It's the year she was born.
Okay, you're right. I am definitely not well versed in Taylor Swift, but I do know that she's pretty good. Speaking, I went to an Ed Sheeran concert this weekend.
Yeah, how was that? I saw that.
It was really fucking cool. We were in like the top seats at the Arrowhead Stadium, so like we had to squint to even kind of see him on stage. But he had screens up, and I was not aware that he does the whole thing solo.
Oh, like you
Yeah.
didn't even have any like.
He has no backup singers, no drums, nothing. He has a little pad that records loops, and he just does it all live, and it was fucking amazing. I'd never seen anybody do that before, and he sounds really good on stage.
Yeah.
And I love it when artists. I mean, I've only been
when
like
they sound good live.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been to in my life now 4 concerts, which is not a lot, and all of them have sounded very good on stage. The first one I went to was Lindsey Sterling in Manhattan. It was like a free concert, so I had to go to it. And she didn't sing, but like she's an amazing performer. She like
Wait, who was this again?
Lindsey Sterling's the one with the violin. She's like a violin dubstep kind of. I bet if I showed you a song of hers, you'd remember.
I'll say it sounds familiar.
She was like super popular for a second. I don't know where she is now. Yeah, but then I went to Ninja Sex Party in August, and they are amazing on stage. They are like their voices. Danny's voice is like perfect. like I expected it to be a little like shaky or like not sound as good, but they sound just like they do on the album. And same with Kansas. I went to a Kansas concert.
Oh yeah, that fake group.
I will forgive you for that. Kansas is a huge band. Anyways.
A huge fake band.
Yeah, they're rock. That's why you don't like them.
Huge fake.
Anyway, they sounded good. They're all like 60 or 70 years old, and they sounded amazing on stage. They sounded just like the music that they recorded. And so did Ed Sheeran. That's all my concerts that I've ever been to.
The only one I've ever been to, well, there was, I guess technically 2. There was one that was, oh my God, a weird mixture, and I wound up liking them. So the one rock group that I liked was a rock concert, and it was one I was forced to go to with my friend from basic training in AIT. Hi, Budget. I miss you. Can't wait to visit you soon. He'll probably never hear this.
Probably not.
But, God, what was it called? I can't remember their names. I think it was like 1,000 Foot Crutch or something like that. It's like a Christian rock group too.
Oh, that
like,
I've definitely never heard of them
super
before.
heavy mix.
I cannot
of
stand
things that I didn't think I'd like. And
I
was like,
cannot
this is
stand.
okay.
I cannot stand Christian rock. It's hard. I got like.
But it was like, I think that's why I liked it, was that it wasn't overtly Christian. It was just like, if you thought about it, you're like, yeah, I guess I could see Jesus singing this, but like.
Jesus gets on stage and starts headbanging.
Dude,
throws his halo out into the crowd.
Like, did you say his handle?
His halo.
Oh. Oh, I was thinking like the crucifix. Oh God, he just comes down.
Throws a giant
cross.
wooden cross onto everybody.
That'd be awesome.
Oh jeez.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, nice. Whoa, bro. I didn't know you'd be so on it tonight. That's amazing. That's a great joke.
Step it up.
I hate Kansas City.
Oh, okay. That was no transition. We're just going in.
I just had
Why?
to let that out. You ever driven through Kansas City?
Yeah.
It's the fucking worst.
It's like any big town, but yeah, okay.
It's awful. I hated it.
Do you have no other reason other than
Pretty much.
just
Well,
adjectives?
yeah, pretty much.
No reasonings, just
If the traffic was better, if people weren't assholes on the road, then yeah, it'd be a lot better in Kansas City. It's a great it's a pretty city.
there you go.
It's really nice, but I hate driving
I
through
really want to explore Wichita a bit more. Like, I think I'd like it.
I don't.
Oh.
I don't like driving through cities. I barely like driving through Salina.
Oh. Well, I don't like doing it like as a one-time thing. I like actually immersing myself in it.
Yeah,
Kind
I
of
can see
thing.
how that would be better. I guess
Like, just driving through Wichita is bad, but I want to like go around Wichita and see things.
get lost for a little bit.
Yeah, like take the roads that aren't busy,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah, I can see that.
See what they have
When Megan and I went on our honeymoon, we did actually drive through some really nice neighborhoods.
in Wichita.
No, in Kansas City.
Oh, yeah, that's where you. Yep.
Yeah. But
Memory's hard.
yeah, so it was nice. It was, parts of it were nice.
I'm really thinking about skipping math tomorrow.
Do it.
Yeah. Well, I finished the homework already. Got 100%. Duh.
Good for you.
Tomorrow's
You're
just-
good at math.
It's just like a review class. And then Friday we have our second exam.
Yeah, hell, skip it. Do you
And
get
so-
attendance points?
I don't know.
Mm.
She occasionally takes attendance.
I mean,
Like,
send
think
an
she does it,
email.
like-
You had surgery, man. Send an email.
Yeah, I know. But they're going to be like, you knew about surgery. I'm going to be like, okay. I don't know why you talk like that,
Yeah, I
but-
did know about it. That's why
It's just like, I'm sorry. They said I should be good to move around in 24 hours, but I also don't want to sit on my ass.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah.
Mainly
makes
because I
sense.
thought it'd heal up a little bit quicker because I'm dumb. And
Yeah. What do you think it was gonna heal in a day?
well, they said you'd be fine to do anything tomorrow. They said the recovery should be 24 hours. I'm like, okay, cake, you know.
I don't.
The only issue was they said the cut might reopen for the next couple of days.
See, to
and
me,
that's
that
what
means
I
that
want
you're
to
not good to do
avoid.
anything
Yeah.
until the
that's-
cut is healed.
So that's what I heard, and I was just like, okay, well then don't work out, I guess.
Yeah.
If I do, just certainly not leg day. 'Cause that's just begging for it to rip.
It's like shit blood all over the
It's
floor.
just like, ah! Like, what happened? My ass just ripped open.
Oh, dude, have you seen those videos of that girl who locked her legs when she was like...
Oh, no, please don't talk like that. That scares me every single time I do leg day.
It's freaking scary.
Yeah, so if you could not, that'd be great.
But I want to talk about it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Everybody just look up girl locks her legs while doing, I don't know what, I think it's squats, but it's like opposite. Or like it's...
Where you're sitting down and doing a leg press?
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't tell you what happens, but
It's terrifying.
it's not
I've
for the
seen-
faint of heart, and like it's like, oh my oh my god.
Yeah, I've seen other videos of people doing that, so I knew exactly where you were going with that.
That makes me never ever want to ever do that ever.
That's why I try to just do regular squats. if I
Yeah,
can.
like why wouldn't you, right?
Well, I have like a really bad ankle, so sometimes when I do more weight, I have to do leg press because I don't quite have the balance on it all the time. So
Just thinking about it makes me queasy.
yeah. So like, it's definitely not as good for you as squats are because you're not using some of your back muscles to help keep you stabilized because you're just fucking leaning against a seat. But it's like I said, it's just when I'm higher up in weight and I can't keep my balance anymore is when I do it. So.
Did you ever get sick when you were in grade school?
That was okay.
I'm trying to stick to the
Surgery thing.
surgery and
Okay.
doctors and all that.
I'm sure I've gotten sick as a kid. Yes.
Well, like, yeah. I
Just,
I guess
I don't know how else to answer that.
I don't know. Did you ever have like? Because when I think about when I got sick as a kid, I always kind of enjoyed it because it meant not going to
Okay.
school, and
yeah.
so I would stay home and just goof off all the time.
Okay, well,
So-
even though my mom is here in the other room, I'll just go ahead and say it. My mom was a terrible mom, and sometimes I'd just be able to say, "Mom, I don't want to go to school today," and she'd be like, "Ugh, why?" And I'll just, be persistent and break her down, and I wouldn't go to school. So
Oh my God.
I didn't have to wait to be sick to not go.
I didn't have the balls to do that with my parents. They were like, "You're going to school, or we're gonna be really mad at you."
Well, Kent, next time get a single mom.
Okay, next time I'm a child, sure.
Next time on your adulting up.
When I'm reincarnated, I'll let my new soul know that.
Just like, Dad, you gotta go. Why? So I can skip school.
Wait, give this note to my reincarnated self. Just like says, kill your dad.
Jesus, that's dark. Oh God, your mom was like the abusive one too, and your dad was the only one to protect you, and you just killed him. That's terrible.
My reincarnated self, the
yeah,
one that doesn't
no,
exist.
that's what
I'm saying that for the people
okay,
at home,
someone
just in case.
He doesn't believe in reincarnation.
I love my
That's
mom.
cute.
Hi, Mom. And hi, Dad. I don't know if you listen to this. He might.
Hopefully it's not your future dad, because he ain't gonna hear shit.
He's like listening to this in like
He's like,
2051.
What the fuck you
and
do?
It's like, I know this child.
Something just
He's
brought
like
me
my
to him.
age, and he's like, I really connect with this guy from 50 years ago.
I too killed my dad. Good times.
Yeah, killing our dads. Great.
Yeah, I just realized
What?
Sam still has my PS4. It's
Yes.
been like a month.
Think he's finished Spider-Man by now?
I don't know. I haven't,
Maybe you
like,
can
actually
ask him
asked.
next week when he comes on as a guest.
I mean, like, I literally have no time to play it, so like I haven't even bothered asking for it back. Like, there's no reason to.
I think he's still good on.
Wait. Oh yeah, Saturday. We could use him as a guest then if you want to actually go to Manhattan with me. We could have the whole group there.
We don't have enough mics.
We don't have enough mics. Says Kent.
We barely have enough mics. We don't have enough mics for 3 people. But
Oh
we're
my
gonna make it
God!
work.
Well, they're on a swivel. We could go back and forth. It's not like we all 4 of us talking. In the
I
first
also have, as I previously mentioned, thank you for forgetting, that I am probably not going to be going to Manhattan because I have homework and shit to do. So.
Oh my God, that sounds super fake.
Well, it's not. So.
It's funny how this is the first time I'm hearing about this right now.
Yeah, the first. Oh my God. Anyway, so Sunday, not Saturday. I think Sammy's good to, but I'll have to text him.
Yeah,
and
but
ask
what about
again.
my Sunday? You didn't ask me.
I did too.
Sunday night, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're definitely right. Because even if I do work, like the latest I'll be there is probably 8 o'clock.
Oh my God, that's so late, but that's okay.
Yeah, more than likely it'll probably be like 7:30, which is still pretty late.
That's all. That's all right though, because
it's better.
like Sunday's different. I can just edit on Tuesday because.
That and like Monday I don't have class till 9:30, so it's like not even.
Me
a big
too.
Deal. Yeah.
Interesting.
Wow, why don't we just film on Sundays?
Yeah, no fucking shit, Sal. That's what we started out doing. You're like, let's do it Monday night. And I was like, oh,
Yeah,
I
and
can't
then
because I have
Monday night-
class. And then you're like, oh, okay, let's do it Tuesday, the night before this podcast goes live.
I don't know why
I've
you're
already.
yelling.
Oh, shit, I fucking peeked out on the thing.
Yeah, because you're fucking yelling.
I've already pigeonholed myself into getting this out every Wednesday, so that's what I'm committed to. Would you like to record every Sunday night, Sal?
No, the answer's no.
Damn it. I wouldn't mind.
Well, I wouldn't if it weren't for the fact that like the weekend is kind of my time to like, just like get readjusted.
That's understandable.
Especially
Sunday night is kind of
mainly-
the end of the weekend.
So like it used to be
whatever.
like Saturday morning, Sunday night at work.
Right.
So like Saturday night, I'm like, oh God damn it, that week was rough. Then I sleep in Sunday, and I'm like, oh God, I feel so recharged. I don't mind going into work real quick. And then I get off Sunday night. And the reason why we stopped doing it Sundays was because that was some of the only free time I had.
Mhm.
That was also equal to when Bryce was free.
Mhm.
So me and him would talk like
Right.
all night.
Okay, that makes
So,
yeah. I remember.
Like
that.
I didn't want to record as well and then not be done till 9, and then he has to go to bed and I have to go to bed because we have class and we only get like an hour to talk when
Yeah.
like that's now our time that
We have definitely had this entire conversation
Yeah.
before, but yeah.
So now like Sunday nights are like when we just like unload everything that we had from the last week and like a quick preview of what our next week's gonna look like.
Mhm.
So yeah.
You remember Rain?
Yeah.
I suggested that she listen to the podcast and give us feedback because she isn't on Facebook, so she hasn't seen any of the notifications. And she listened to butt stuff.
Of all of them.
Yeah, and she was like, is Sal gay? I was like, yeah, Rain, Sal's gay. And she was like, I am shook. I did not know that. And I was like, yeah, Rain.
It's 2018. It's okay.
But no, she suggested that we stick to she suggested that we stick to a singular topic, and like, I'm all for that for individual episodes.
Yeah.
But
I
feel like we would get boring if we stuck with one topic the whole time.
It like traps you in a corner.
I agree.
Like, even though that we kind of do stay around the same topics, it seems every time, it's different if you're in the mindset of you have to.
Yeah. Well, we kind of do. I don't know if you've ever listened back to any of our podcasts, but we kind of do meander sometimes.
Yeah, like we throw in little topics, but I mean, general consensus.
We always come back.
You could almost...
At least we try to.
Just say, oh, they're either going to talk about health stuff, which is kind of surprising that we talk about that so often, or they're going to talk about some kind of nerdy pop culture.
Mm-hmm. And her suggestion was very sound, though, because she had a point. We don't have very many followers, and so we're not that popular, and so the suggestion was meant to, like, if we had
focusing on a group of people.
Like, yeah, if we had a topic, then people would be like, oh, I want to listen to those people who talk about this thing, and it's like, yeah, that makes sense. But I don't know, we would be one of a million podcasts and YouTube channels that discuss the MCU, and
I think the bigger thing is, like, as far as I'm aware, we're not doing this to do famous, so it's more just like something that we wanted to do.
Little does he. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, I'm totally down for it. Like,
I think being famous would be like a perk, and if it happens, great. And if it doesn't, then I just like discussing stuff with my buddy Sal.
I like talking about butt stuff.
Yeah, talking about butt stuff with my buddy Sal.
Fun fact: I could start bleeding at any moment. Just throwing that out there.
Great.
Just in case the viewers at home were waiting to hear that.
Well,
sorry, I just lifted my I lay down when I film this because, I want to be comfortable at all times.
Yes, of
course. And I just like lifted my leg up and I felt like a weird shift.
A little twinge, and you're just like, oh shit.
I was like, oh yeah, that's the thing I have to be conscious of right now. So that's cool.
I do not miss that. That was not a fun 8 months.
I already don't miss it.
Yeah. I already don't miss it. Do you have to get the stitches removed?
There's no stitches.
Oh, fuck. Really?
Yeah, they just went in, did some cuts.
Oh, dude. Ew. No.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds awful.
The only thing that's bleeding on, like, the outside is, like, they cut the outside to, like, remove the cysts kind of things.
Mm-hmm. Did they glue it together?
Yep, with, like, Elmer's glue. It was like a nice little school project.
I can see the doctor just holding that bottle of glue with the cow on it.
Just like, no, I want the glue stick.
all over your
that was way too lifelike.
I want the glue stick. Oh my god, brings out one of those purple glue sticks.
You know what was dumb?
What?
I get home and I was on our way home. I went to itch my back. Oh god, ow!
And your butt started bleeding.
I just hit myself with the fucking leg. I went to itch my back, and like right here, they left one of those.
Right where, Sal?
Right here.
On the okay.
Like on my shoulder blade.
Gotcha.
Shut up. And just be able to see what I said. Damn it. And they left like one of those. I think it was like a heart rate monitor thing.
Oh really?
My back. They left it on there, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Those things are expensive.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's like those things that like stick to you.
Yeah.
And then they have like the wires that they plug into it.
Fun fact about those: Danny from Ninja Sex Party, I think his grandpa actually helped invent those.
Oh, that is actually kind of a fun fact.
Yeah, that's interesting. It ties into all the other things. Anyway, continue.
So then when I went to take a shower, I was like, "Oh yeah, that's still there." So I went to take it off, and then as I looked at it, like in the mirror, they left another one on further down.
Oh my god!
And so I had two of them on my back.
I've never had that before.
Well, I had double.
What kind of fucking malpractice bullshit is
that? They're just like,
we got a ton of them in the closet.
No words. They're just like,
Yeah, whatever. Doctor, should we take this off of his shoulder?
Nah.
It's fine.
Like, we got plenty more of those.
They aren't expensive or anything.
We'll just charge his insurance because they're definitely going to pay for it.
You're going to look on your bill and there's going to be like 3 heart rate monitors.
I'm like, the fuck? Yeah, so that'll be cool.
I've never had them leave them on me before.
Well, it looked like those people that sit in the middle of the mall and trying to sell you those muscle electric shock things.
Yes.
It looked like those pads.
Right. Yeah. Same technology.
So like I saw that immediately and I was just like, why the fuck were they shocking me? And like it took me a sec to realize that they don't work at a mall. And I was just like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh wait.
So that happened. They're in my trash now.
No, they actually transported you to the local mall.
Yeah, they're just like, oh fuck, my store's about to close. I better get in there. Stupid.
They used you as a test subject.
Yeah, to get there quick in the ambulance.
Yeah.
Pieces of shit. They didn't even buy me anything. Let's see what else. Oh, I bought donuts from Dylan's.
Wow.
Super far off, I know. But
that was a great. Dylan's donuts are dope, though.
And that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not sponsored by Dylan's or their donut company, but man, should you guys support it because they support your taste buds.
Nice. That should be a tag. You should go to Dylan's and be like, I've got a commercial for you.
They're like, we really don't care enough.
Dylan's donuts are dope.
It's not even what I say.
Yeah, I know.
It's just
I'm stealing this ad campaign from you.
Like, he has a great idea, but mine is my idea.
Their chocolate donuts are so good. I love them. That's all I had to say.
Yeah. That made me mad. No, I always get the maple long johns.
Oh, yeah, I'm not a fan, but yeah.
Oh, God, I'm a big fan. Like, big fan.
When I lived in Colorado, there was a grocery store. It might have actually been a Dillon's. I'm not entirely sure. I was too young, but like they sold chocolate donuts, and my dad and I would always buy a chocolate donut and eat it in the little area that they had for people to eat their food. And it's like one of my core memories. It's really nice.
Oh, have you ever seen Inside Out?
Yeah, that's where I got that reference.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, good. Never mind. Then I won't get into it.
Yeah.
But if you guys haven't seen Inside Out, watch it. It'll make you cry.
Yeah, get ready to fucking cry.
Like, oh God, I was ready to cry, and I still cried.
Yeah, I wasn't. Oh my God, when the part
Really?
that I think we're both thinking of came up, I was like, no, that's, oh my God, and I almost cried.
Wait, quick spoiler alert. What part?
The one with the elephant.
Oh, no, I didn't cry on that.
What? That made me fucking bawl when they left him behind?
Yeah, okay, wow, big spoiler alert, but
whatever.
No,
anyway.
for me it was like once she kind of realized that sadness was needed too.
Oh, yeah.
Sadness can make you happy and bring people together.
No, that part didn't hit me as hard.
How like Joy remembered the memory of the happy part of her teammates being there cheering her up, but the way Sadness remembered was what happened right before it, with her parents comforting her when she was sad. It was sad, and I'm starting to tear up.
That was a good movie.
Yeah, it was really good.
If you're ever looking for like a really emotional short film created by some of the creators of Pixar, go look up Borrowed Time.
Oh.
I won't say what it's about. You just have to watch it and experience it.
Did you ever watch The Andromeda Strain?
I think we have talked about this, and no, I have not.
That's what I was asking, because you
Nope.
like typed it in your phone and everything. I thought you were gonna watch it.
I think I might when I go home tonight.
You won't, but that's cute.
You're right, I won't.
It's like already 9:30. You're not going home to watch anything.
I have to go home to edit this, and while it's rendering, I'll probably watch something, because it takes an hour to render.
Oh, well, there you go. I think
Yeah.
the episode is like an hour long.
Yeah, actually, in like a minute.
And there's only like
it will be.
3 episodes, so.
There's 9 episodes.
Of Andromeda Strain?
Oh, shit, no. I thought you were talking about this podcast, and I was like,
Damn it, Kent,
there
get your head out of your ass.
There will be 9 tomorrow when this goes up. But, yeah. Yeah, so it actually has been exactly an hour, and if I want to get any semblance of sleep tonight, I think here is a good place.
I love where this is going.
Right here is a good place to end it.
All right, sweet.
So I hope you all enjoyed. Remember, I'll put all the links in the description. We're
Also,
on Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcasts, and a few others that will be down there. So.
And hey, Rain, I haven't talked to you in like forever, but hi.
She will definitely appreciate this shout out.
Oh.
Yep.
I haven't forgotten about you. I don't forget about anyone. That doesn't necessarily mean you're not special, but it's just a compliment to myself. I don't know why I added all that extra stuff. Hi. That's all.
Alrighty. Hi, Rain. What's up? Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
It rains.